Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today we are going to be doing a skincare video. For those of you who have been around a while here on my channel know that I have struggled with oily skin as well as acne. I will let you guys know ahead of time that I am on 2 different medications for my acne. I do take an oral pill as well as I have a topical cream that is prescribed to me. That is something that has truly changed my skin. I do recommend if you are struggling with acne to go to a dermatologist. Like I said, that's something that's really been helpful for me. But I do have products that I use that definitely help my skin, just as far as like those little tiny breakouts, the texture, blackheads, all of that good stuff. So I do want to share with you guys that stuff. And then also because I do have oily skin, but I use an acne medication that kind of dries my skin out, I have some products that I feel like really do help balance out my skin. Most of these are drugstore. I have one high-end item and then one that's kind of in the middle. So, and I have one like secret weapon, well technically 2 secret weapons, but one of them is like good for anything on your body, like any kind of skin issue, not just the face. So let's go ahead and get into it and I will share with you guys my favorite skincare products. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with the morning routine first. My morning routine is pretty simple. I use a scrub every single morning, and this is the St. Ives Blackhead Clearing Green Tea Scrub. It says it clears blackheads and calms redness. Again, if you've been here on my channel, you've seen this in MT's videos a bunch of times. This is a really great scrub because it is it's a scrub that has a lot of like really small granules in it and you just need a little bit. So all I do is I put maybe like a dime-sized amount on my hand and then I go in and I scrub my entire face with that. I feel like what this does is it really just kind of gently exfoliates the skin. It leaves a really nice smooth surface for makeup application, but it also just kind of gets all that dead skin off, which I really enjoy because I do use like my medication at night and then a moisturizer and all of that. So I feel like it really just kind of like freshens up my skin for the day. It is dermatologist tested. It's hypoallergenic. It says like on the back there's like a little scale and this one says it's a moderate like exfoliation factor. It does have 1% salicylic acid in it. I really like that for blackheads. I have noticed ever since I've used this for years, that the blackheads, especially on my nose and on my chin, are way, way less because of this scrub. It really does just kind of, like I said, gently exfoliate with also really getting all those blackheads out and keeping my skin really nice and clear. So I like that it's gentle, but I also like that it does the job. Okay, and then after I do that in the morning, I just move on to moisturizer. So my morning routine is very, very simple. I do use the, I kind of switch between moisturizers, to be honest with you. I was using the Olay one for a while, but if you watched the video where I said like products I've changed my mind about, that one was way too greasy for me. And then I was using the Kenzo, Mattifying jelly or something like that. I got it off of HAUTELOOK. I don't know if that's available at Sephora yet. If it is, I'll link it. That is amazing. However, it is expensive, so like I didn't repurchase that one yet. So right now I'm just using the Up and Up brand from Target, the oil-free facial moisturizer with sunscreen. This one, it says it compares to the Neutrogena oil-free facial moisturizer. So this is the one I'm using right now. I like that it comes in a pump. I just use one pump and then I just put it all over my face. This is really nice because it does have SPF 15 in it, especially for this time of year. I really like to have an SPF in my moisturizer. I do pretty much always have an SPF in my moisturizer. Now, if I'm going to do like flash photography or something, I will not use this because it will give a flashback. But I like this. It's not super greasy. One pump is good, and it was relatively inexpensive. So I really have been enjoying this. Now for an eye cream, I use this in the morning and at night, and this is my like high-end item. This is the Kate Somerville Wrinkle Warrior Eye Visible Dark Circle Eraser. So this I did get sent to me from HAUTELOOK in the Kate Somerville brand. This will be available at Sephora and Kate Somerville's website in June. So just be on the lookout if you're interested in trying this. I do use about 1.5 pumps on, and then I just kind of rub it in between my fingers and I put it on. I have noticed that this has changed my dark circles. They are way less intense. I'm not sure how expensive this will be. Wait, no, yes I do. Just kidding, because I have the paper right here. It's going to be $65, which is really expensive, but it does actually work. So if you're into skincare, I think skincare is something, and I know a lot of people say this, but skincare is something that I am willing to kind of go a little bit higher priced on, just because the ingredients do get better. And also, like, eye creams especially, I think if you just want something that's hydrating, you probably don't need to spend a whole bunch of money. But if you want like a visible dark circle eraser, I have tried drugstore ones, and to be honest, they don't really do anything. This is the only one I have found that actually does something. So I really like it. It is like a gel consistency. It's not like really cooling, but it does have that little like cooling effect. So it feels really nice in the morning. I do use this in the morning and at night, and I have noticed this as well, because it is like that gel texture. It doesn't like get really greasy and cause my concealer to crease a lot throughout the day, and it also isn't so moisturizing that like even putting powder on top doesn't set it. You know what I mean? Sometimes if I use eye creams like that are so hydrating, my mascara and like eyeliner will like smudge even if I put powder down there, because it's just so moisturized and greasy. So I really like that this one doesn't do that. Okay, so that is my morning routine. So now moving on to night. Again, I like to keep it very simple. No pun intended, because the first product is from Simple. This is the Simple Hydrating Cleansing Oil. This is the best makeup remover of life, you guys. I have used this a lot. This is my second bottle of it that I've ever used, and I've tried other cleansing oils, and this one always just I go back to because it's so good. All I do is I squirt some in my hand and I kind of just rub it around, and then I just really go in and I really focus on the eye area, and I don't like have to really like scrub, you know what I mean? I do wear waterproof mascara, and I wear a lot of it, so I don't have to like really scrub harsh. I just kind of like really gently scrub, and this oil gets every inch of makeup off. It is so awesome. I absolutely love it. So what I do after that is I just sort of rinse my hands off, and then I will rinse my face, and then I will go in with my cleanser and just wash everything off. And it is amazing because it really does get every piece of makeup off my skin. And that is something I cannot stress enough. If you wear makeup, like even if you don't, you should be washing your face morning and night. But if you wear makeup, you have got to wash it off every night, you guys, because it can get like in your eyes and it can cause infections, and it's just not good for your skin whatsoever. So definitely take your makeup off every single night. Wash your face every single night. That is something I do religiously. I never ever miss a day. I probably haven't missed a day in like 5 years. Like, it is something that I am like, I don't care if I am exhausted, I will wash my face. Okay, so the cleanser that I use is the Olay Gentle Clean Foaming Cleanser. I have used this for years. Sometimes I get the pump, sometimes I get the squeezy tube, same thing. I have used this for years. I love it because it's gentle, but it also gets every inch of like residue off my skin without stripping it. So my skin feels really clean, but it doesn't feel like dry and like crepey, you know what I'm saying? Like, it feels really good after I use it. So I love that. It's really inexpensive, and like I said, I've used this for years. I can't tell you the last time I used a different face wash. Like, it's always this one. Okay, so for nighttime moisturizer, again, I kind of switch back and forth between stuff. I don't really like to use one with an SPF at night just because I don't need that at night, so I like to keep it as minimal as possible. If I don't need an ingredient, I don't want to have it on my skin. So lately, I have been trying this distinctively unique moisturizing lotion from Generic Value Products. I got this at Sally's Beauty Supply. This compares to the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. It says it remarkably improves the appearance of skin tone and texture over time. Let's see here. Yeah, so it says use twice daily. I just use this at night because it doesn't have an SPF in it. But if I use flash photography, like for my sister's wedding, I will use this for the daytime. I am obsessed with this, you guys. As you can see, it's even the same color as the Clinique one. If you watched my empties video that I posted recently, I did put, I had a little Dramatically Different lotion from Clinique in there. And, sorry, my hair is like driving me nuts because it won't stay on that side, so I look like weird. Anyways, I had a little one of those in there, and I really love that because of how moisturizing it is, and I feel like it really balanced out my skin, but I didn't want to pay the full price for it, and I forget what Instagram account it was. I don't remember, but I saw that they posted about Sally Beauty having like this brand of like basically high-end dupes. And so I went into Sally's and I found this, so I decided to get it. It does have a pump, which I love. It has a cap, but I don't know where that went. This is really good, you guys. It is pretty much the same thing as the Clinique. I don't even notice any difference whatsoever. So I think if you're into that kind of skincare, definitely go into Sally's and check this brand out. I'm excited to try more from this brand and see like kind of what else they have. I just think that this is really good. It's moisturizing, it's simple, it balances out my skin, it's not overly heavy, not overly greasy, and I love it. And this bottle, I mean, it wasn't super cheap. I'll link it down below, but it wasn't like super cheap, like $4, but it also wasn't as expensive as the Clinique one, and you do get 4 fluid ounces in here, so you do get a lot of product. Okay, so 2 little extra things that I wanted to throw in for you guys have to do just with like little upkeeps. These aren't things that I use every single day, but these are things that I absolutely swear by. So the first one is the Sephora brand Mud Mask Purifying and Mattifying with zinc and copper. I talk about this all the time. It is just like a charcoal mask. Oh, I'm obsessed with this mask, you guys, and I have been for a long time. I don't even know how many of these I've gone through. This mask is $20, so it's not really cheap, but it's not like glam glow status, you know what I mean? It is pretty inexpensive. You do get, how many ounces in here? 2 fluid ounces, and this will last me. I don't use this every day. I probably use this as a mask like once a week, and then if I have a blemish that I can see starting to creep in, I will take this just a little bit and kind of use it as a spot treatment overnight, and if I do that 2-3 nights in a row, the blemish is gone completely. So that is why I absolutely love this, because when I do use it, my skin feels so clean, my pores feel really cleaned out and nice, but it also works as a spot treatment. So it's kind of like a little 2-for-1 deal. I don't use this more than like once a week as a full-on mask because it will like dry out my skin. But as a spot treatment, you can totally use that. And then as a full mask, I do it like once a week just to really clean my skin. So I absolutely love this. I do kind of like to use this like in the morning if I can. I will try to do this on like a Saturday or Sunday morning because when I put on my makeup, my skin does kind of stay matte for longer. So I really do like that, but definitely use a moisturizer after this. Like if I use this in the morning, I'll use my scrub and then this, and then I'll put on my moisturizer and eye cream. And then at night, I'll kind of do the same thing. I'll like wash my face, take all my makeup off, do this, wash it off, and then put on my moisturizer and eye cream. So this mask is amazing. If you struggle with acne or you struggle just like with hormonal breakouts or, you know, just like the occasional breakout, this as a spot treatment, life-changing. Okay, so the last thing is a drugstore item, and it is a super cheap drugstore item. It is Aquaphor. You guys, this stuff can be used for legit anything. It's kind of like Vaseline. I don't really know how it's different than Vaseline, to be honest with you, but it is apparently. So it says it's a skin protectant. It's preservative and fragrance free. It's for dry, cracked, or irritated skin. This is so awesome. I have eczema pretty bad on my legs, especially in the wintertime, and this is the only thing I can use on my eczema that like soothes it, that doesn't make it burn. And so this is, I have used this for years on that, and then I've kind of found other ways that I like to use this. I love to use this on my cuticles. I will do that a couple nights a week just to make sure my cuticles stay nice and hydrated because they do kind of get dry and gross. So I'll use that, like put it on my cuticles at night, sleep, and then my cuticles and hands look so pretty the next day. Also, I will use this on my heels. I have my mother's feet, so my heels get really dry. And so I will use this at night and then put some socks on, and then I will wake up the next day and my heels are so smooth. So really love that for this. Like I said, for eczema. For lips, I really like to use this. I will kind of put this on my lips at night, and then again in the morning I wake up and my lips are really smooth. It's a really great product. It's so versatile. I know you can use it for like diaper rash, for it just like burns, cuts, scrapes. Like it is just one of those like all-in-one products. So I definitely recommend, and a little bit goes a very, very long way. So this will last you forever because it is like that Vaseline type of texture. It's very thick and a little greasy. So a little bit goes a long way. I cannot stress that enough. Do not overuse this product or else you will feel like a grease ball. So I definitely like this, but just use a little bit. Okay guys, that is it for the skincare video. Thank you so much for watching. I know I usually just stick to kind of makeup stuff around here, but I thought that I really just kind of tried products recently that I'm obsessed with that really work, and it's been a while since I did a skincare video, so I just thought I would share that with you guys. Let me know if you like this video by giving it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, I hope you will to watch more of my videos. I do have a lot of fun videos coming for you guys. I have a bunch of drugstore products over there that are stacking up that are new, so I'm planning on doing a haul. I think I'm going to film that tomorrow, so that should be up in the next couple days, so like I said, be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.